Hello, testing. Can you hear me now? Hello, hello. Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, better. That's on me. For some reason, my setting was not working well. What's going on, you guys? Yeah, I did pop already. Said what's up to everyone. How's it going, you guys? Yeah, I did pop already. I don't know. We're definitely gonna do a little yap session. I was saying about the state of the game and just how everything is. Personally, for me, I think some of the creative decisions have been, I think, a little bit of a mistake. It's taken away a bit from a lot of the players. I don't know. It seems like getting dupes really does suck, but also not being able to chase cards also sucks. I don't know, but the pool getting as diluted as it is definitely affecting quality of the rolls is what it feels like. But we'll see. I'm surprised that the luck went down for this Moon Mash. It went down by 50. Because it went from 250 to 200. I just don't understand what we're doing with this. You have story packs off, and that's fine. Having story packs off is really good, but there is a chase card in story packs, and then wait, hold on. The the main issue I'm seeing right now with the game, like, yeah, having story packs is smart to have off, but at the same time, if you're chasing a card like Corrupted Knight, you should be able to comfortably try to pull on it without feeling like you're not destroying or compromising your pulls. I pulled 700 mil with the pack on because I wanted to try to either get Corrupted Knight, Secret, or in Rainbow. Dude, I would have been happy with 20 rainbows of Corrupted Knight. 20 or 10. I would have been happy with 10 rainbows. Guess how many Corrupted Knight rainbows we pulled? In 700 mil rolls. Someone take a guess in chat. Tell me what you think we got. Tell me what you think we got. In 700 mil rolls, how many rainbow salters we got? I don't even care about my quad pulls, dude. I cared about the rainbow salter pulls so I could craft the card. Close. 3. 3. Oh, Nis hit it on the head. Yeah. You had it on the head. We only got 3 rainbows. And of this, I probably crafted 1 or 2 of them. Or 1 of them. From craft. So something's wrong to where it's either A, not doing a good job, or B, the pool is just so bad that you can't get some of the cards you're hunting. But to only get 3 was super disappointing while having the pack on. So very pissed about that. Asta's new? Yeah, Asta was new before though. We had it well before the pull. The new card here was Envious Sin. We crafted Cypher. And then we got Awakened Eclipseborn Hawk. We crafted. So craft, pull, and then we pulled another 10 quad, which by the way is the same rarity as a Hades. So it's the same rarity as a Hades, but I pull a second Storm Dragon. I pulled a second Knight of Conquest for 8.5. So I've definitely pulled another Monster 10 at some point, which is just rage bait at this point. If I pull one more Monster 10, I think I'm done, but yeah. Not great, I'll be honest with you, not great. Yeah, not really happy. I always look at the rainbows. I'll tell you, you know, people are chasing quads, and of course I'm chasing quads too, and I'd love to have certain quads. But 9 out of 10 times, dude, I'm literally just chasing more rainbows, and I'm seeing how the inventory kind of evolves over time. You know, in 700 mil, I was only able to pull 6 bull captains, bro. 6 bull captains in that amount of time is horrible. You know, we had like 12 more Noels, which was crazy, but 6 bull captains. So when you start looking at it, and yeah, it skews sometimes one way toward another, but I was definitely not as happy with the pulls, because I always look at the rainbow inventory, and I look at like, hey, how does the rainbow inventory look as you keep pulling on them? And I mean, I'm aiming for Salter. Salter's down here, bro. Salter's down here at 115. Like, are you kidding me? Horrible, horrible. Yeah, was not happy with the pulls, unfortunately. So it does 100% feel like I wasted a lot of time with 700 mil plus. I always look at rainbows for perspective. You know, quad pulls are nice, but I always look at the rainbow inventory to see how it evolves. One thing I'm noticing is that these things are just eating pulls, so you have to be careful at the way story cards are way too overweighted. I don't even think story cards are way too overweighted. I mean, you're going into boss cards, which is fine, so maybe popping without boss chance is the way if you're hunting other cards. But at the same time, like, I think the pool is just getting super diluted, and it's starting to bother me. And I've only just crafted all the CSM ones, and I was like, I probably shouldn't have crafted half these Chainsaw Man cards. Like, I probably should not have crafted half of these. And it's kind of sad too to see some of the changes made to the luck. You could allow the luck to continue and let people have their fun and enjoy some of the pulls they're making. But it seems to not be the case. I was actually kind of pissed that a lot of the luck got changed. I'm probably gonna wait for Christmas. I'm gonna probably wait for balancing and better quality of life to pop again in the future, man. I don't know how much value there's gonna continue to be by yeah. Yeah. Boss is still up. If any guildie's got to do it. I mean, the hits on the secret is great. You know, that is for sure chance. For me, I just take a look at the rainbow inventory for the most part and just kind of compare like progress over time. More luck definitely affects what you pull. So having more and more increased luck over time helps. So it just kind of sucks to see the withdrawal of luck. They more so took the luck and they reorganized it. And it was like, hey, some of the luck that was in the world thing over there is gonna go into guilds, and it's fine. It can go into guilds. Like, we can level up our luck. It's not a big deal. But why not just make that an additional 200 luck rather than take away 100 here and reorient it here? Kind of takes away a bit from the gameplay, in my opinion. I don't think there's anything crazy wrong with letting people hit good, especially rainbows, man. It's kind of mind-boggling, but today, what was the point of dropping the moon at 50? Why remove the luck from Moon Mash? It's 50 luck. What was the point? But we had increased odds during the Moon Mash when the limited cards were there, but now limited cards aren't there, and we're dropping the luck? That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. No, we'll talk a little more about it, and I'll definitely do a bit more of like a monologue piece here to snip into a video, but I'll tell you right now, it is probably one of the more confusing things about the game. Actually, I feel like it deters pulling. Yeah, I can't lie. After, like, don't get me wrong, my inventory is great, but getting dupes, getting like minimal to mid rainbows, being able to craft minimal to mid rainbows, like, okay, even if I only got 3 Salter, you know, rainbows, and some of that came from gold pulls. You're telling me I didn't even get enough gold pulls to craft this a few more times? Like, that's so bad considering you have the pack on. So yeah, it's very weird. Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan, but we'll see. We'll see what they do. I think they need to take the time to make some better quality of life changes for the luck stuff. I just don't think it's worth pulling right now without the full guild luck at this point. It really went to show after I popped the other day. So I think they need to improve the quality of life update, and you just got to keep saving. My biggest fear for the game right now. Well, it's not about targeting specific card too. It's like, in general, over time, you should be able to acquire said card, right? Just by crafting. And you can make the argument that there shouldn't be a metagame, that you should use the cards you had. I saw Niche talk about that in chat one time. Any TCG, any card game you've ever played, regardless, has a metagame. This game in Ranked has a metagame, with what cards get most use, what card gets not a lot of use, for both scaled and any at times. It's very apparent, it's very prevalent. Certain cards are just better than others at clearing content, and if you don't have some of these cards sometimes, it can make it exceptionally painful to clear a lot of the content. So, it's not about giving meta cards for free, but giving an opportunity to get better choices. That's what I was rooting for with the custom pack suggestion. You know, in my opinion, it's like, hey, even if I have a 10 to 15% better chance of getting said card by choice, at least over time, I know the time that I commit to the game, even if I get shafted on every other pull, I'll eventually get enough to get a good card. And I think that's the thing. It's not a pity per se, but it's more of like the odds skew just slightly better in the favor of a choice card. Because how many of you are going to pull on DBZ and guess what? You might not even hit a single DBZ card. How disappointing is that? You might not even walk away enough rainbows to craft a secret, or even to get halfway there, and you'll pop 2 to 3 bill. And you won't get anywhere near close enough to crafting it. I would wait. I wouldn't even do Dragon Ball update at this point. Look, I'm a huge fan of the game. I'm a huge fan of Anime Card Clash. I love the game. But I think some of the creative directions is kind of hurting it, kind of damaging it. Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe there's just some creative decisions that are being made that don't make sense. Maybe by people who don't play the game are just saying, hey, nerf this. Like, but genuinely, the luck nerfs and reallocations is kind of dumb. So, Moonmash should not have 200 luck. Like, it was perfectly fine, I think, at 250. I don't see why we had to drop another 50 luck. But you know what? To each their own, how they want to run things. But it's, I don't know. I know for a lot of players, missing is very disheartening, especially if you don't have a solid inventory after a certain amount of time of playing. You're just going to either quit or make a new account. And even if you make a new account, it's probably just as disheartening as, you know, having to restart over is kind of rough. So I know it's a gacha game, and it's like you still have to gamble for the cards and have a chance. But you'd think after committing a year plus to a game, you'd be able to get something decent, you know? It's just kind of brutal to see. So yeah, I mean, but the thing is, you're like, it's gotta pop, but at the same time, you know, if you feel like you're on the blacklist, yeah, I mean, that's how it be. Luck inflation's very real, yeah. But the luck absolutely helps and, you know, affects the pulls. And I don't know, why wouldn't you want your community to pop a little better over time? Like, continue to. My main concern too now is with the threat of Celestial. So let's, you know, we might as well just get into it. The biggest threat, I think, is Celestial right now to the game. I know they're testing it in contract teams. I just don't think it's worth it. I think the amount of trash you get from the Celestial rarity is way too much. It's way too much garbage. And it really dilutes the pool. And people are like, oh, but it doesn't have to dilute the pool, it rolls off. Bro, this dilutes the pool, man. You think I want to pull all these Chainsaw Fiend cards? in both Celestial, Gold, and Secret. It's already enough getting him Basic and Secret and Gold and Rainbow, but I gotta pull him on Celestial too? You think I need to pull Green Bomber in 4 to 5 different rarities? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm already pulling him in 4 rarities. I gotta pull him in another one? Yeah, it's not helpful to have, and I think it'll actually kill the game. So that's where I'm at with Celestial. Funny enough, I talked to Dead Stew about it as well when he was on stream and jumped on and started chatting. Genuinely, I do think it would destroy the game. So, they haven't made a firm decision on anything. They've just been testing. I think the concern stems from this, where you go to ranked, reward. And when you go to ranked reward, they're giving away, for protagonist number 1, a secret chainsaw fiend. And you know, if they're giving away a secret, this could mean that in the future, guess what? Secret's given, Celestial's coming through. And that is disheartening with that. It's just not great. It's just not a great thought that's what'll happen with this. So. Oh, it sucks. They made the... Oh, instead of... Bro, they put the manga skins in the leaderboard instead of in a bundle. That sucks. Bro, damn shame. It sucks because the manga skins are always by far my favorite, I think, artwork-wise. Yeah. Yeah, what a shame. But, yeah, so that's kind of like my 2 cents on that. I think that it's fine you're giving away secret as this, but this, to me, now, looking at it, looks like, guess what? They're okay with giving away secrets because Celestial's going to jump out at us. I think if it does, it will absolutely murder the game, unfortunately. So that's my 2 cents on it. And yeah. I don't know. I'm also always pretty hopeful for them, and 90% of the time in their corner when talking about content. So I've always given them the benefit of the doubt when it came down to updates and being patient, waiting for them to cook. So I think I care enough about the game to bring it up because I genuinely enjoy it. I've already popped Goresh. I already popped my packs. I popped this one to exactly 150 mil. Oh, it reset my counter. Oh, it reset my counter. It didn't go to the roll bag. Bro, this game. Why would it do that? Well, that's a shame. Wow, the roll bag was toggled on too. GG. My main I already popped. I already popped, Goresh. I told you. Yeah, we had a whole conversation about it already. Nothing good, brother. I said... So I explained we got 1 Envious Sin. We got a Storm Dragon, which, mind you, this is the same quad equivalent as a Hades on a moon. So, 10 quad. We have another Knight of Conquest again, apparently. And probably, I think, another Monster 10. We crafted enough for Cypher, which was cool to craft. And we crafted enough for Awakened Eclipseborn Hawk, which was what we crafted. So, that was it. And then I explained about the rainbows, and that I honestly couldn't care less too much about pulling the quads. I really look at hunting rainbows because that kind of gives me some satisfaction that over time I will eventually craft this into a secret. And then the chase card for me was down here, Salter, and we only managed to craft 3 Salters. So at some point we either pulled 1 and then crafted 2, but we only pulled 3 more Salters. So that was such a shame to see. Maybe cutting off all boss luck chance and completely eliminating boss luck is important, and maybe that's what I'll do. But that was a shame to see. So kinda pissed. So I'm only on the hero pack right now. Only on the hero pack, yeah. I think she's the only card that's worth it, and it has to do with her ability and scaling. So as more cards come in and get stronger, she'll get stronger because it's based on their HP value. So that's something I want to capitalize on and keep getting. But yeah, huge shame, man. Huge shame. Yeah, right now we're at 80 mil saved. Extreme boosters here. How are we looking on Forest? Forest gotta hurry up. Should I wait for DBZ or pop on Moon Mash? It's up to you. It's whatever you want to do. I don't recommend Moon Mash. I think it dilutes the pool too much. Yes, there's a small luck increase, but now less than what it was before. But Moon Mash dilutes the pool, and you know, people are saying that's not how luck works. I'm sorry, man. I just don't see what you're talking about. Because then, if that was the case, I wouldn't have to limit the amount of support cards I'm pulling. If the pool being diluted with a bunch of cards does not affect, then why does limiting support card rolls matter? You know? And then if that's the case, that means like I might as well just pull support cards, because then if they're the same rarity as a green bomber, then I'm just gonna get green bombers then, huh? Like what are we talking about here? So I feel like mashup steals a majority of your best cards. I don't know. You know what? And for me, like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just gotta cut off all boss chance. Maybe because Salter in the game, she's not a boss. She's I don't think she's even close to a story boss, right? Let's go to Knight's Kingdom. No, not Knight's Kingdom, the other one. Hero's Palace. She's not a boss card, right? Maybe I'm just wrong here, and instead of popping with boss chance, you just cut off boss chance. Maybe that's the play. Yeah, maybe I just cut off boss chance completely. She's not a boss, right? So maybe I just cut boss chance completely. We can try that. We can try that. Let's do that today. Guess what? We miss hard. That's it. I can't pop anymore after. Let's do that. We could go 100 mil deep. Why not? Let's see if we unlock the statue. We'll go 100 mil deep. Cause this ain't even a boss card, is it? Or does this count as a boss card because it's a guild boss? Hard encounter. Portal open. Hard guild boss. Is he in the boss pool? Let's go see. Let's pop all these and see. We're at 93. We got 10 more mil from that. Okay. 95. 95 mil. Waiting on my forest to hurry up. You also got 650 mil packs, unsure what to do with it. Statue, what are we looking at? Level 15? I think it's doable. Lamula, if you're around, I think it's doable. Low key, I think it's doable. We might have keys to spare in the last, what, 7 levels here? cooked today in my server? Johannes, I cooked. Oh, good for you, man. Congrats. That's huge. Wow, 2 big moon cards. Popping in 10 mil increments. Okay, 10 mil, 12 mil. Very nice. Congrats. I'm glad. I'm glad you hit big. I saw him, Johannes. That's huge, man. Those are some crazy good cards. Very, very nice. Yeah, Tiny Pops is definitely the way to go. Tiny Pops just seems to be the method. Do I have a Discord server? I do. You can check it in my bio here for YouTube. Alright, we need this thing down. This way we keep leveling up the guild. Quality of life came. They didn't bring anything to change for the guild boss, so I'm just gonna have us keep going. I want us to unlock the Monarch by the thing tomorrow. I think it's doable, so. Yeah, of course, no problem. Oh, come on. Let's go, 249. I need this to knock it out. This way we move on. Guild missions, how we look in contribution. Not bad, 254k, guys. Not bad. Over 50%, pretty good. Guild coins were kind of sucking on a little bit, but we're gonna get better. We're gonna get better with those, but not bad. Oh yeah, let me put the private server up. Those who want to join. Yeah. Those are my thoughts about it though. But hey, you know what? Maybe I'm just completely wrong and I gotta cut out boss chance. Let's cut out boss chance though and see what happens. Loading my server took years. It's crazy. Yeah, we're gonna cut out boss chance. I'll pop 100 mil. Bro, let's see what happens. At this point, I don't even care about the DBZ thing. I'm just curious about this pack. Do I have a spot in my guild maybe? No, I do not. We have no space right now. I got pretty much everyone is very active right now. Even Shadow is back from his trip, so yeah, most people here are extremely active. So I haven't had an issue with contribution and everything. Like, on top of the fact our guild is max level, so even if I do have a spot, I'll have to figure out what's the best way to get people in. Because with max level and max statue, like. And the next step for us is big luck. We'll see what happens. It'll probably be a little tad harder to get in, so I'd have to see. You need a new member right in the DC server. If I need a new member, yeah, for sure. Alright, I'm gonna start beating up this guild boss. How much does the luck cost in total? It's gonna take a lot, man. It's gonna take a lot of coins. The issue is the coins are scaling over time. So it takes guild coins and runic coins. Guild coins and runic coins. The issue is it'll go from 8, and then once we get to the 90s, it'll go to 9, then 10, it'll go to 10. Or the 100s, it'll go to 10. So it'll continuously keep increasing, which is fine. It's doable. Right now that we're finishing the guild bosses, we'll get a good understanding of just how many runic coins we need left. So we'll get a good idea. We'll get a good idea of how many runic coins left, but look how your friend cooked today and it's crazy. Jeez, that was a 50 mil pop. Apex, I mean, that's a good pull. Good for him, man. The Yuji's a crazy pop. No, I mean they're pretty basic, but that was a good pop. Off a 50 mil pop is crazy. Good for them. Yeah, no, I looked. Yeah, pretty crazy. So yeah, we're gonna keep popping bosses. I appreciate it, Greshi. I will. We'll go over the talk one more time. This way we highlight some of the points we touched on today, but those are definitely some genuine concerns I have for the game. So I do hope they make some better creative decisions, and I feel like it's just punishing players by taking away luck like that over and over. I think it's excessive. Even the reorganization of luck to the guild, like, bro, I promise you not everyone's going to be in a guild with max luck level. That'll take a lot of time to get to. It's not as easy as people think because of the amount of coins it takes. And getting this amount of keys for guild boss took a lot of work. So a standard guild is not going to have this many keys available to continuously pop the guild boss and max out statue. That is also not going to happen, you know? So, at least in my opinion right now, I think something's got to give. No, a lot of people are not going to be able to get this luck, and you know what? Maybe if we pop on Christmas on this account here and we don't hit big, like I'm talking big, we're talking like guild lineup, deck pool, available. We're in lineup order? What are you talking about here? Bro, did it reline us up? Oh my god. It put everything back. Shoot, hold on. It reset Guild Hunt, so it put everything back. Oh dude, I'm glad I caught it. Holy cow. Alright, what do we got left here? Right. That's working. Let's go Force. We did Force, we did Darkness. We'll do Tremor. And then I'll start running the faster towers here. That was a very, very sneaky fix and reset. I mean, I know they brought it up that they fixed it, but I didn't know we were running it back right now on guilds, because that means in 19 minutes we're gonna fight again and we'll get some rewards here. Like, we should be good to get some rewards. So big change. Yeah, big change. and I still couldn't submit my teams. Well, you can't submit teams on this guild hunt because this was using the same pool that was already lined up as part of the fix. So for the other, people who haven't submitted anything or redone this, guess what? You'll miss out. But this has literally just been a resubmission of the previous one. So now it's just up to the gods of RNG here to fix it for us and see what we get. And hey, you know what? Whatever else we get, we'll contribute it to more luck for the guild and keep going, because it's all we gotta do. So. Yeah, hopefully with this we get some more rewards and we'll see where we're at. I will say though, if on Christmas we luck out and we really don't get anything, I'll probably remove my main from the guild and then we'll see. Probably put my alt there and then have it pop on Christmas time. The alt I still think is in a good spot. It didn't get anything crazy, but I hit the 150 mil, so it did reap all the global steel ball packs. So it really didn't waste any packs because we got the global steel ball rewards. I'll jump on the alt a little later and then we'll craft the rest of the cards for it because I do have the rest of these that need crafting. So. Oh, I said Eternal Dragon was uncapped on damage. Anyone else see that? Anyone catch that for Eternal Dragon Raid? So it's whatever damage you do to the boss. Do I want a good scaled combo? I mean, sure, I'll take it. We'll see how we do scaled, how soon we do scaled. I'm curious how fast this will go if I do this. $150K to raid boss? Still 150K. So why does it say in the patch notes? Hold on. Am I reading this wrong? It says Eternal Dragon Raid. Damage credit is now measured against the real boss, so contribution is no longer capped at a minion's health. We sure that's working? Did I read that right? Eternal Dragon Raid damage credit is now measured against the real boss, so contribution is no longer capped at a minion's health. Let's stop this one. Let's try Defense Force Captain. No, not working. Also, Denji's fusion isn't banned and scaled either. Makes sense. What do you mean, eye for an eye on her? Eye for an eye. Fear of future? Is this working for anyone? I don't think it's working for me. Do I know what cards are banned and scaled? No. I'm surprised Asta isn't banned. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, man, I haven't tried it. Oh, did it resummon? No, not yet. Didn't resummon. Battle Towers, that was Tremor. So let's do this one. I don't know, is Time King still banned? This is, wait. 8. So 12, 12, 24. So this is, this is, 40. And 8 is 56. Plus 16. Oh, shoot. Maybe we don't get enough. I don't know. 12 statue plus 10%. No, that's charge. Ooh, we'll see. We'll see if we can. 4x statue materials? Does it 4x these? So 12 times 4? No, I think that's too many. Yeah, you can still pull Witch of Water. Boss, this can be this one.
Shout out my friends. All the homies.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome.
Shout out Monroe. Shout out GI. Shout out Seneca.
Let's see what we got.
Shout out Dallas. Shout out Jimmy.
Finishing this, Frozen Landscape.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm fully aware. I did the math as well. I did the math as well, man. That's what I'm saying. I know it's gonna be a lot. Like I'm already aware it's gonna be a lot. That's why I'm harping on the runic coins. Guild coins are not as bad. Runic coins are the bottleneck. But we'll see. I think it's doable. We'll be okay. In under a year? Yeah, no. There's no way a casual guild's gonna get it in under a year. There's no shot. That's why I'm saying the luck rework they did, where it came down to taking away from the server luck, putting it in the guilds, is like, dude, it's not a real thing. That's just, it's over the top. Yeah. Right now we're just knocking out Inferno Tower as well, finishing the rest of our daily little pack grind that I do. Bro, I'll probably pop right now. I want to see 100 mil without boss chance. I want to see 100 mil without boss chance if I get more Rainbow Salters at this point. No boss chance, just does it work better? Can I target this card? And if I can, cool. Then it's on me, you know what I mean? Like, but because she's not a boss card technically. So, I want to see if I can target this card then without boss chance. I want to see. My guild has 65k, 65 luck right now. Nice. Alright, that was Inferno. SP push. Yeah, for the most part, I run roll speed all the way. Roll speed is OP because it just lets you get more packs, more card pulls over time with the roll bag. Roll speed's important for sure. One of the more important things is definitely pulling through on the towers and trying to get good cards. However, what you can guarantee is more pulls really. So it's just roll speed is just better. Did I pop my packs? Yes, I already popped my packs. Yeah, I already explained what I got, and it wasn't great. I think the worst part was how many salters I got. That was that for me was the worst part. So I'm gonna try without any boss chance. Yep, I'm gonna do it so you don't have to at this point. I want to pop without boss chance at all. The only thing I don't think I can get rid of is the boss chance from the items. Did you get shafted? Yes. For 700 mil rolls, we got a Diane, which is fine. She's a good quad. Like, it's just nothing crazy right now. We got a Storm Dragon again, which we had. Same quad as a Hades, so that was disappointing. I think we got another Monster 10. Probably got another one of these. Like, nothing worth mentioning. The only thing worth mentioning was I was able to craft Cypher, which I've been literally pulling on since, what, 150 mil? And Awakened Eclipseborn Hawk, which I've been pulling since, like, I started playing this account. So it was nice to craft them finally, which is cool because it makes the time, you know, invested in them worth it. And they're good cards, so. But yeah, it did feel like getting shafted for 700 mil. Kind of sucked to see. But like I said, the biggest shaft really wasn't even the quad pulls, man. Like, it sucks to get a dupe. The biggest one for me was the rainbows. Like I said, my metric for how I pull is always based on rainbows right now, and I look at what can come next. And it sucks to see I went from 3 to 6 total after the crafting and popping. So I only gained 3 rainbow salters, which was just a shame for me. So I was kind of pissed about that one. Just because this is the chase card right now. I just like her ability. I think her scaling is really good. But yeah. I mean, it worked though. We were able to get, you know, the Awaken Time King secret. So, I mean, it worked. It's just, yeah. I know the game is luck based at the end of the day, but for me, it's like if the pool of rainbows I'm getting is so widespread, maybe boss chance is bad right now for me. Maybe if I'm targeting Salter, I should turn off all boss chance. I beat Dream Tower all the way to 6. I haven't beaten 7. Try to beat it right now if I ain't doing something else. I'm still doing guild boss damage, and then I'm doing the fairy tower. I don't plan on touching Dream Tower right now. Dream Tower's toxic ever since they I mean they changed the random seed generator, which is fine, like I don't care. But they changed Pochita, which really pissed me off. I really don't like that they changed Hero of Hell. They changed it, dude. Not here they didn't change it. I'm sorry. They changed the rule on killing the backline. Sorry, that's the correct way to talk about it. They changed the rule on the backline, so this immunity to off-field damage, it's immuning the execution. Whatever backfield immunity she has, immunes the execution for 3 turns. It's so bad. Because I had a lot of friends that had trouble with Forest Tower, and then all of a sudden they did that, and boom, they were cooking. They were doing fine. And then they made the one change to the immunity off the field enemies, and that was it. Pochita no longer affects it like that. Over. Like even for Rainbow, let's see, what's another good card in Rainbow right now? So Abyssal Tyrant, 14. Okay. This one, Awakened Gold Vampire, really good card, 47. So this eventually in time. Escanor, 44, 47, Wrathful Sin. Yeah, she counts as a summon. No. But I'm not recommending anyone go off boss chance. There are many bosses that are very good. That's why I look at this inventory. I'm like, dude, I want more of these bosses. There's nothing wrong with that, but I want to do it for the sake of science right now. So I'm gonna take a risk right now for the sake of science and see if it can pay off. Cause I want to know what that looks like. Moon Mash, you missed it, brother. It's like tomorrow. You missed the first one. The next one is tomorrow. And they made Moon Mash only 30 minutes, by the way, which I know the hour one was more for sorry for the inconvenience last time. But yeah. You gotta go? Later, Goresh. Take care. Well, I mean, how much boss chance? Let's say I cut this boss chance. Let's go border chance only. And luck. What does that put us at? Boss chance goes to... Wrong one. Wrong Raijin. Boss chance goes to 17%. So, aside from the one-eyed relic and this, like... Sure. 17 is fine. So what, 8 more pieces now on this one? So let's see if it gives 8 more pieces. Guild damage, 56. So it's 57. Do I have a team for Forest Tower? Yeah, I have my own team that works fine. 57. It should give, if it gives 8 more pieces. Does it give 8 pieces or does it give 8 times 4? Does it give 32 pieces? Music's way too loud. Sure. I want to see if it gives 8 pieces or does it give 32. Let's see. Did I pop on Moon Mashup? No. I don't think Moon Mashup is that good. I think Moon Mashup is bait. On top of the fact they nerfed the luck for it, there's no point. There's no point on popping on Moon Mashup right now. The only point on popping on Moon Mashup is if you genuinely need cards from every moon. If you need it for your index, by all means do it. If you need it for your index, do it. But if not, don't do it. Yeah, I'm gonna skip on DBZ. I'm sure there's some OP cards, but I'm gonna save for Yu-Gi-Oh! 65. So it jumped up by 8 pieces. So it does jump up by these exact piece counts. If that's the case, it might start taking 2 keys per level. At this point. Because we're 16. So let's say 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 5 by 2. 10 keys at most, maybe. With 3 more keys here. I think we can do it. I think we might be able to hit 21. Maybe. Maybe we can hit 21. Do I have hints to be stronger? What do you mean hints to be stronger? There's no real hint. You either pull good or you don't. Yeah, there's no like, yeah, there's no magic hint. Damn, game crashed. There's no magic hint to be stronger. Learning to team build and play around with different teams, that'll help you get stronger for sure. You know, understanding a bit of team building, that'll help you get stronger. You know, popping packs in a smart way will get you stronger for sure. Maxing luck index will get you stronger, but that's about it. If you're popping packs without max luck index, it's a huge mistake. Or as max as you can get it. Alright, this was done. Did we finish this? Android, done. I did stone already, we're good. Alright, cool. All those cards are done. This can go back just the floors. Do I literally think there's more value right now in just me running MOC for this? Do I have max level of the index? Yeah. Yeah, no, I've been popping with 267 for a while. Yeah, for a while I've been popping with 267. Yeah. It's not great when that happens, man. It's not great when that happens. Oh, let's just pause for a bit, actually. Let me go to ranked any. Defense is fine here for now. these chibi skins, okay. Chibi skins. Got a pale snake one. Low key, the chibi skins are actually pretty cool. I like them. I like them. Chibi skins definitely a win for me. How do I have that battle speed? It's insta win? It's not, it's just the what's it called? There's another ranked. It's literally just fighting against the Cybermen because it's like just fake accounts. Can I not refresh? Am I stuck? Oh, whatever. Alright, it's cooked. Alright, what else is there? Another boss. Statue. Close to 17. Come on. Doable, doable. We'll see how it works, but yeah, for right now, this is kind of it's kind of what's going on. Just gonna keep fighting this boss. Guild boss battle on. Alright, we'll see. I'm gonna run some errands real quick. The manga Fear of Control. Oh, that's from the ranked one. That's if you go ranked and you go to contract and you go to leaderboard or rewards, it's there. So. Alright, I'm gonna let this run just because that's it for right now. Just gonna take a break and then I'll probably jump back on at some point to pop whenever we're done with the keys and guild bosses, because this is gonna take a while, I'll be honest with you. So I'm probably better off just running errands here. And this is cooking right now, so. Alright, God bless, I'll see you guys later for a little evening stream for Friday. Y'all have a good one.